Hey, do you ever find yourself putting off important tasks until the last minute? Do you ever feel like you're wasting time on things that don't really matter? Do you ever wish you could be more productive and focused? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you might be a procrastinator. And you're not alone. Procrastination is a common problem that affects millions of people around the world. But what is procrastination and why do we do it? In this video, we're going to explore the science and psychology behind procrastination and how you can overcome it. We'll introduce you to the key players in your mind that influence your decisions and how they can lead you to the dark playground of distractions. We'll also show you the different types of procrastination and how they affect your life. And finally, we'll give you some practical tips and strategies to help you beat procrastination and achieve your goals. So, are you ready to stop procrastinating and start living? Then let's get started. Before we dive into the causes and solutions of procrastination, let's meet the key players in your mind that influence your decisions. These are the instant gratification monkey, the rational decision maker, and the panic monster. The instant gratification monkey is the part of your brain that loves to have fun and avoid pain. It's always looking for the easiest and most enjoyable thing to do, regardless of the consequences. It's the reason why you choose to watch Netflix instead of studying or scroll through social media instead of working. The rational decision maker is the part of your brain that knows what's best for you in the long run. It's always trying to steer you toward your goals and priorities, even if they're hard or boring. It's the reason why you set deadlines, make plans, and follow schedules. The panic monster is the part of your brain that only shows up when there's a looming deadline or a serious threat. It's the only thing that can scare the instant gratification monkey away and force you to take action. It's the reason why you pull an all-nighter before an exam or rush to finish a project at the last minute. These three players are constantly battling for control of your mind and Imagine you have a big assignment due in a week. You know it's important and you want to do well, but you also have other things to do, like hanging out with your friends, playing video games, or watching your favorite show. The rational decision maker tells you to start working on the assignment as soon as possible so you can finish it on time and avoid stress. It shows you a calendar with a realistic plan to complete the task in manageable chunks. The instant gratification monkey, however, has other ideas. It tells you that the assignment is boring and hard and that you have plenty of time to do it later. It shows you a list of fun and easy things to do instead, like checking your phone, browsing the web, or taking a nap. The rational decision maker tries to reason with the instant gratification monkey, but the monkey is too strong and persuasive. It grabs the wheel and steers you away from the assignment and toward the dark playground. The dark playground is where you go when you procrastinate. It's a place where you do things that make you feel good in the moment, but bad in the long term. It's a place where you waste time on things that don't really matter and ignore the things that do. The dark playground is full of distractions like social media, YouTube, Netflix, games, and snacks. It's also full of guilt, anxiety, and regret, because you know you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You tell yourself that you'll just do one more thing, and then you'll get back to work. But one thing leads to another, and before you know it, hours have passed, and you haven't done anything productive. You start to panic, and that's when the panic monster shows up. The panic monster is the only thing that can scare the instant gratification monkey away and make you focus on the task at hand. It does this by creating a sense of urgency and fear and making you realize the consequences of not finishing the assignment. The panic monster is usually dormant, but it wakes up when there's a looming deadline or a serious threat. It makes you work hard and fast, and sometimes you manage to finish the assignment just in time. But other times, you don't, and you end up with a poor grade, a missed opportunity, or a damaged reputation. This is the cycle of procrastination, and it's a vicious one. It causes you to perform below your potential and to feel stressed and unhappy. But why do we do it, and how can we stop it? Let's find out. Procrastination is not a one-size-fits-all problem. There are different types of procrastination, and they affect different aspects of your life. One type of procrastination is deadline-related procrastination. This is when you delay tasks that have a clear and fixed deadline, such as assignments, projects, or bills. This type of procrastination is driven by the fear of failure, the lack of motivation, or the difficulty of the task. Deadline-related procrastination can have negative consequences, such as poor quality of work, missed opportunities, or financial penalties. It can also cause stress, anxiety, and guilt as you scramble to finish the task at the last minute or face the consequences of not doing it at all. Another type of procrastination is non-deadline procrastination. This is when you delay tasks that have no clear or fixed deadline, such as personal goals, hobbies, or self-care. This type of procrastination is driven by the lack of urgency, the uncertainty of the outcome, or the difficulty of getting started. Non-deadline procrastination can have negative consequences such as reduced self-esteem, lost potential, or diminished well-being. It can also cause regret, dissatisfaction, and unhappiness as you realize that you're not living up to your expectations or fulfilling your dreams. Can you relate to any of these types of procrastination? Do you have examples of tasks that you tend to procrastinate on? Think about them and how they affect your life. Now that you know the different types of procrastination, you might be wondering how to overcome them. Well, the good news is that there are some effective strategies that can help you beat procrastination and get things done. One strategy is to break down your tasks into smaller and more manageable subtasks. This can help you reduce the fear of failure, the lack of motivation, or the difficulty of the task. It can also help you create a sense of progress and achievement as you complete each subtask. Another strategy is to set yourself realistic and specific deadlines for each subtask. This can help you create a sense of urgency, the uncertainty of the outcome, or the difficulty of getting started. It can also help you avoid the temptation of the dark playground and focus on the task at hand. A third strategy is to reward yourself for completing each subtask. This can help you increase your motivation, satisfaction, and happiness. It can also help you balance your work and play and enjoy the benefits of both. These are some of the strategies that can help you overcome deadline-related procrastination. But what about non-deadline procrastination? How can you achieve your personal goals, hobbies, or self-care? Well, one strategy is to shift your mindset from viewing life as a series of deadlines to viewing life as a series of projects. A project is something that you choose to do because it matters to you and it aligns with your values and passions. A project is something that you enjoy doing, and that makes you feel fulfilled and alive. By viewing life as a series of projects, you can prioritize the things that are important to you and not let them be overshadowed by the things that are urgent. You can also avoid the regret, dissatisfaction, and unhappiness that come from not living up to your expectations or fulfilling your dreams. So, how do you turn your goals, hobbies, or self-care into projects? To turn your goals, hobbies, or self-care into projects, you need to follow 3 steps. The first step is to define your project. This means clarifying what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it, and how you will measure your success. For example, if you want to learn a new skill, you need to specify what skill, why you want to learn it, and how you will know you have learned it. The second step is to plan your project. This means breaking down your project into smaller and more manageable sub-projects and setting yourself realistic and specific deadlines for each sub-project. For example, if you want to learn a new skill, you need to identify the different aspects of the skill and how long it will take you to master each aspect. The third step is to execute your project. This means following your plan and completing each sub-project on time. It also means rewarding yourself for your progress and celebrating your achievements. For example, if you want to learn a new skill, you need to practice regularly and treat yourself to something nice when you reach a milestone. By following these 3 steps, you can turn your goals, hobbies, or self-care into projects and enjoy the process and the outcome. You can also avoid the negative consequences of non-deadline procrastination and experience the positive benefits of positive procrastination. Positive procrastination is when you delay tasks that are not important or urgent in favor of tasks that are important and meaningful. Positive procrastination can help you prioritize your projects and achieve your goals. It can also help you improve your creativity, productivity, and happiness. So, the next time you feel like procrastinating, ask yourself, is this task important or urgent? Is this task aligned with my values and passions? Is this task making me feel fulfilled and alive? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and do it. If the answer is no, then put it aside and focus on your projects. Remember, life is too short to waste time on things that don't matter. Life is too precious to ignore the things that do. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. See you next time.